Advising for spring courses will begin on October 25. I know you're thinking, what the hell? We're just barely in the fall semester, and we have to be thinking about the spring semester, but it is true, starting at the end of October, on October 25, there'll be a 2-week period where you'll be meeting with your advisors to talk about spring schedules, and that's an important part of what I want to talk about today. Of course, a large portion of your spring schedule is determined already because it's a continuation of things that you're taking this fall. But there will also be room to make some additions, and hopefully for you to take some electives. As you probably know, the way the curriculum is designed here, there's a little bit of room for electives, and especially as you get to your senior year, there is more room for electives. So that in some ways we've designed the curriculum so that after you've gotten through the sort of required foundation and focused on that for your underclass years, it does loosen up so that in the senior year you can branch out. I know there are not a lot of seniors here in the group, but for those of you who are here, for those of you who are watching on videotape, I'm actually taping this so that I can put it up as well and make it available that way. It's important to know that there are a number of elective courses, and in some ways those are the most exciting things that we're doing, or they're things that we're excited about because it gives us a chance to push you in new and unexpected directions, to take advantage of opportunities that come our way with guests and so on. And so I want to tell you about those, and actually I'm going to ask Evan and Johnnie to talk about the first of those, and this is not a new elective but an ongoing thing that I'd like you to be aware of, and you can speak, Evan, about that if you like. I'm sorry, Evan went to the Arts Bank by mistake this morning, so I do owe him an apology. No, that's not Johnnie Hobbs to talk about. You have the paper.
This is Evan Solot. You know
So on the topic of what Charlie was saying is wonderful opportunities to expand all of your creative possibilities. We want to tell you about a course that's been ongoing and will continue to go on every semester. It's every semester, and it's a one-semester course, and it can be taken as many times as you like because it's always different. And it is called
Interdisciplinary Collaborations.
Right.
Interdisciplinary Collaborations, I'm sorry.
I'm constantly running into students who are frustrated because the reason that they came to the University of the Arts is so that they can do more than one thing and stretch outside of their major. And this is an opportunity to do that. This is a student-driven course. Johnnie and I are there not to teach you, but to serve as facilitators for what you want to do. And we have students from all majors. The more majors we have, are the better. So not only am I hoping to drum up business with you, but for you to spread the word to your friends who are painters, sculptors, filmmakers, dancers, whatever.
Because that's what really makes the inter work. As Evan says, when we have all actors, obviously, when we have all dancers, there's not as much inter, but when we have sculptors and folk from different fields of endeavor, we have the real inter in the inter-collaborations.
And it's only one credit.
One credit, yes.
Who's here that has been in that class or is in the class? Only a few. Could we have like a one-syllable sound that expresses your feeling about the class?
Crazy!
It's different every year. The project, whatever the students decide to work on, is different every year. It gives you a chance not only to do whatever your major is, whether it's acting or directing, but you can do painting, you can do dancing, you can do, what else can they do?
Well, what I think majorly is the relationships that you develop in the process of creating this piece of information and that we are trying to, it promotes real subjective thinking, and the students are really encouraged. As Evan says, it is student driven, and I think that ultimately is what you walk away with. That's a lot of value. So.
And we do bring in guest faculty. Maria Yarushi is often with us from the School of Dance, and we bring in people from other departments when it makes sense to help facilitate what it is that you're looking for. We meet at the Arts Bank Cabaret Theater, which is the blank canvas that the class has to create something in, you know, with all its possibilities of lighting and sound and projections and whatever else. Students have jumped out of the closets and done all kinds of things over there. That's a 1-credit class. It's an elective credit, and it meets in the evenings. This semester it has been meeting on Wednesday nights. We may switch it to Thursday nights if more people can make it, but we hope to see some of you there. We also have something that started last year that will be continuing now annually, which is an international interdisciplinary collaboration, and you have to try to say that 10 times fast. We have a relationship with Liverpool Institute of Performing Arts, which is Paul McCartney's school, and what we will be doing this year, as we did last year, is take about 10 or a dozen students from here over to Liverpool in May, right after graduation for a week, to work with a similar group from LIPA, from that school. This will be a credit course that will be available to you in the second semester, called something probably nicer than International Interdisciplinary Collaborations, but it'll be self-explanatory. This course, as well as the other course, are now going to be listed as UA courses, which means anyone can take them. It also means that unless they're cross-referenced, it may be hard to find them in the catalog, but if you look for them, you'll get them. The interdisciplinary class, the international class, involves working online with your counterparts in Liverpool, using Skype and Facebook and whatever other devices you need to create a piece through the year. Usually the students from Liverpool come over for a week mid-semester and work with us here, and then we go over there, and that final week in Liverpool is intense. It's all day, every day, and they create something amazing. And they have fabulous resources.
And I believe that will be online at some point.
We have a video about last year's experience with the Liverpool and Philadelphia, or the Philly Pool, which is being edited now. So we hope to have a sampler to show you some bits of the performance that they created, as well as, you know, workshops and classes and conversations that went on during that week.
Very fun, very exciting. Anybody have any questions that Johnny or I can answer? Good. Thank you.
We'll make sure that you know those UA course numbers so that you can register for that. Another course that I want to bring to your attention today, which is new, which we're offering under our special topics course, is a course which we're calling Theater of Enchantment, and we're offering that with the artists from Enchantment Theater Company, several of whom are here today. But before I introduce them to you in the flesh, we have a short video that we'd like to show you about the Theater of Enchantment. So if we can unveil the